Organizing this session around the Climate Week in New York could not have been more timely. This week, leaders from around the world, the whole UN system, will be meeting at the 78th session of the UN General Assembly with the aim of finding new, concrete and lasting solutions to the climate and development challenges of our time. We have only 7 years left before reaching the SDGs. This summer has been one of the hottest around the world. In the words of the UN Secretary General, the era of global warming has ended. The era of global boiling has arrived. So far, trade has been the big missing piece in the response to the climate crisis. Trade can drive down the cost of new technologies, allow the scaling up of their production, and facilitate dissemination across the world. An open, rules-based multilateral trading system is a necessary foundation for responding to today's global challenges. Trade policy reforms can directly help alleviate the fiscal burden of climate and development finance. Governments currently spend more than $600 billion per year on trade distorting and often environmentally damaging agricultural support. Reforming agricultural trade rules at the WTO would help repurpose some of these resources towards climate mitigation and adaptation. Reform and repurposing is exactly what we did with the recent fisheries subsidies agreement, which will contribute to freeing up around $22 billion in annual public spending on harmful fisheries subsidies. These can be redirected to help improve the sustainability of our fisheries and oceans. The Aid for Trade initiative helps developing countries, in particular least developed countries, to build the trade capacity and infrastructure they need to increase participation in and benefit from international trade. In 2020, 51% of Aid for Trade commitments made had climate-related objectives. This initiative could help mobilize additional funding by better integrating the trade dimension into countries' national adaptation strategies. 2 upcoming global events provide windows of opportunity to move in the right direction. First, the COP28 in Dubai in December. This is the first COP with a dedicated trade day, and it has the potential to deliver significant policy progress at the trade-climate interface. It's not by chance that trade and finance are brought together. We need both to build efficient and resilient global supply chains by way of investments into early warning systems and climate-resilient infrastructure. And second, the WTO ministerial meeting in Abu Dhabi in February 2024. Trade ministers will need to deliver real progress on all the fronts. We must start by ensuring that our new fisheries subsidies agreement enters into force. We must advance an agenda that recognizes the core objective of sustainable development embedded in the WTO's founding documents. The WTO stands ready to join forces with all of you. Let's work together to build this new financial and trade architecture and reinvigorate the trading system to deliver for a greener planet for people.